Welcome to the Hidden IT Tax Podcast, a part of Connectivity Without Chaos. Today we discuss cloud cost optimization strategies. If you manage infrastructure, you've likely noticed this really terrifying trend lately.
Oh yeah, the monthly bills.
Exactly. The bills, the golden era of predictably cheaper cloud compute is just officially over. So for this deep dive, we're looking at a stack of tech advisory reports to figure out how IT leaders can, balance this relentless push for digital transformation with cloud costs that are practically defying gravity right now.
Right, it is a massive balancing act.
It really is. And here's where it gets really interesting. We are looking at a recent shockwave where AWS actually raised GPU capacity prices for machine learning workloads by roughly 15%.
Yeah, 15% hike is huge.
Right. It makes you wonder, are our cloud environments turning into digital landfills, places where we just dump compute instances, completely forget about them, and essentially pay premium rent on our own garbage?
That is such a good way to put it. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, this 15% hike completely shatters a 2-decade assumption.
How so?
Well, for years, the enterprise world just assumed cloud prices would only ever trend downward as technology scaled up. But with surging GPU demand for AI, supply is just severely constrained right now.
Wow, yeah, I guess AI really changes the math on everything.
It absolutely does. And the sheer volatility of this dynamic market is exactly why 70% of surveyed businesses still intentionally keep their workloads in traditional data centers. Though the complexity of managing these fluctuating costs is actively stalling migrations.
It's highly ironic, honestly. I mean, the cloud was originally sold to us as this only pay for exactly what you use utopia.
Yeah, that was the great promise.
Right, but yet here we are with companies retreating back to on-prem environments just because of bill shock. So where is the disconnect happening at the engineering level?
It fundamentally comes down to, how decentralized architecture destroys visibility. In a traditional data center, procurement acts as this strict gatekeeper.
Right, you have to request servers and wait.
Exactly. But in the cloud, every engineer with API access essentially holds a company credit card. Nearly half of businesses struggle to control spending because resources are just rapidly spun up across dozens of fragmented accounts.
That sounds like a nightmare to track.
Oh, it is. It becomes nearly impossible to trace an idle virtual machine or, say, an unattached storage volume back to the specific team that abandoned it.
Yeah, and when you can't trace the owner, nobody turns it off out of fear they might, break a production system. You just end up paying for those zombie resources every single month.
Precisely. And to add to that, the advisory reports point out that 58% of CTOs and CIOs find it difficult just to match the right cloud offerings to their specific workloads.
So they just over-provision everything.
Yeah, out of an abundance of caution, mostly to prevent performance bottlenecks. But that just leads to massive architectural waste.
Okay, let's unpack this. The traditional advice to cut these bloated costs is usually to, lock into 1 to 3 year reserved instances or savings plans.
Right, that's the standard playbook.
But if we do that just to stop the financial bleeding, don't we lose the very flexibility and agility that drove us to the cloud in the first place? I mean, we're essentially locking our digital landfill into a multi-year lease.
This raises an important question. How do you maintain agility without burning through your budget? The solution isn't just, applying financial band-aids. It's adopting a true FinOps framework.
FinOps, okay. So shifting the focus.
Yeah, instead of treating cloud financial management as this stressful annual audit handled entirely by the finance department, FinOps shifts financial accountability directly back to the engineering teams who are actually building the product.
Got it. So it's about integrating cost into the system architecture itself. Instead of just relying on basic auto-scaling, we need to be looking at dynamic tagging strategies and spot instance orchestration to actively combat those 15% GPU price hikes.
Exactly. You utilize structured methodologies like the AWS well-architected framework. You aggressively lean into the cost optimization pillar. It's about building cost awareness right into your CI/CD pipeline.
Oh, so engineers actually see the cost before they deploy?
Yes, exactly. When engineers have real-time visibility into the financial impact to their code deployments, they naturally start right-sizing their environments. By eliminating those zombie resources and optimizing architectural fit, companies are clawing back up to 30% on their monthly cloud bills.
30% is huge. That directly replenishes the innovation budget. So what does this all mean?
It means a lot of changes are coming.
Definitely. For you listening, it means the days of set it and forget it infrastructure are long gone. What if the next major cloud innovation isn't a new technical feature, but a completely new pricing model?
That is a great point.
Are your current workloads portable enough to leverage a better deal if one appears tomorrow? It might be time to clean out the digital landfill so you are ready to adapt.
Thank you for listening to the Hidden IT Tax Podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe. For more insights, see your Substack blogs under Connectivity Without Chaos.